Good night, everyone. This is the night of day 11. So yesterday's sleep wasn't very good. I only slept for about 4 hours and 20 minutes. So it's now almost 9 and I'm very tired. At first, I was afraid to fall asleep at this time because I, like in the first day and I did this, it turned out poorly. And it's these small gaps, like when I can fall asleep. I came home, I thought I could fall asleep. I was like, let me just do a warm shower. And it kind of woke me up, actually, which is not what I expected. Made me. No, I'm not sleepy, but I'm tired. Either way, I'm starting to see how limited time there is. Sorry. Starting to see how limited the time is in each day, and I'm like wanting to get better at utilizing these days that I have, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go and fall asleep. A lot of tech I borrowed from the library, which is kind of fun. But another day I'll have to try and figure them out because I don't know how to use them properly. But one day I will be able to. Starting tomorrow, I'll practice. Um, I'm supposed to go to my church meeting, but I'm too sleepy. If I can't fall asleep, I'll get up and go. It's online. But for now, take care, everyone, and I hope you have a very well rested and blessed sleep tonight because I sure hope I do. And God bless you and take care. Good early morning, everybody. Um, you know, it's originally I was gonna be distressed about this, but I'm actually just grateful. It's an opportunity to do something new. So basically, it's now 1:35, some minutes to 2. Went to bed at 9 something. Got up back at 11. I didn't to read my Bible, and then um, I've been trying to fall asleep since then. Wasn't able to. So I just started doing random chores. Then I decided I was going to read this book that I got many years ago from someone when I first came to Canada from a church in Brampton. Um, by the Power of Your Faith in Jesus by Salah Houdini. So far, it's very mm, in, I think inspirational is the word, but not even inspirational, comforting. So I'm gonna read this small portion. It says, I've had my fair share of sin, but I have found my home in Jesus and His church. I share this story of my life in the hope that you too, dear reader, will find your home in Jesus and His church. To you, dear reader, already at home in His loving, eternal embrace, remain steadfast at home and lead others home. To you, dear reader, wandering some distance from home, and now standing bewildered at the crossroads, come home. To you, dear reader, caught in the labyrinth of the cares of life, drawn by the elusive glitter of this world and its fleeting pleasures, and on the verge of leaving home, stay home. To you, dear reader, who has no home, seek Jesus, and in His love, you'll find your home in fellowship with Him. Come home. I like that it reached out to every kind of person in the sense of your relationship with God, right, with Jesus. Um, there's the people who are home. It's encouraged to two things actually for people at home. There's others that are encouraged to bring other people home. and other people who are home but are considering to leave to stay home. People who are kind of there but kind of not there, like lukewarm Christians, to come home. It's for me. When I read it, I thought I was, wandering. I felt myself being the one that's wandering some distance from home. But also, I thought to give myself some credit of how much I've been seeking God. Not to really, it's not really to boast, because not anything to boast about, but to not convince myself that I am like so distant from God. Because I think that in itself can bring you further away from God. And so that's why I chose to encourage myself. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading for a bit, and I just hope that everyone is sleeping well right now. And if you aren't, if you're probably working late, maybe you're out at a party or something, I pray that you come home safely, as in your physical house, and that you can take a moment to just thank God. So wherever you are, if you're sleeping, I pray that you stay asleep and get well rested. If you're out working, I pray that you travel home safely and not too tired. And if you're out on like for something like a celebration, be safe as well. Take care, everyone, and good night. Good morning, everyone. This is day 11, the morning of day 11. Um, well, last night's sleep was probably the worst one I've had in a very long time, like, especially for during the course of this record, like, documentation of my sleep progress. And the craziest thing was that I I went to bed early. Went to bed about after 9, and I had told myself I'd read my Bible before I went to bed, so I got up back around 11 to read my Bible. After I read my Bible, I tried to go back to bed, but I was I was wrestling with sleep. Like, it was just evading me, and I was just like, Lord, I rebuke the enemy. Like, cause guys, trust me, after a certain point, you start to wonder if it's like, you know, just like your, I don't know where everyone's faith stands, but when you've checked off all of what you can do for yourself and then it's still not working, even before, you have to ask God for help. I was like, Lord, this is something I have to become very equipped to deal with, like this this sleep issue, right? But I'm glad that I've been made more aware. As I said, it makes me appreciate each day more, knowing that I have to go to bed by a certain time and I have limited hours in a day. I've always known this, but I know that this has helped me to recognize that, because sometimes I'm going to my bed, it's already 8 o'clock, and I still have several things left to do. And yesterday I was trying to recall what I did in each, like for each 2 hours, and I couldn't remember what I was doing for certain periods. I was just like, that's time you could have had to sleep earlier, you know? I'm not entirely sure all the reasons I couldn't fall asleep. I did end up like getting up and journaling for about an hour or so, and I read a you know this book. I was reading this book, as I had said earlier last night. But yeah, as you can see here, it it usually. So I'll show you another example. Usually, um, it shows me my time awake, time in REM sleep, time in light sleep, time in deep sleep. But this sleep was so short that it just had time of sleep and restlessness. It said 7 minutes of restlessness, and I'm just like, no. This was hours of restlessness. I got up, I prayed, I tried to go back to bed. Eventually, I exhausted myself, or I got exhausted to the point I fell asleep. But then why I got up back so early, I'm not sure. So I only got 2 hours and 50 minutes of sleep. It's actually a big day for me today. I have a good things to do. I'm going for training at my work, and it's like yesterday was also a very good day. I had collected a lot of things that I wanted to work on. I need to just order them out. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's something that I have to keep trying, and I hope this will serve as a like a documentation or reflection for anybody else that ever wants to try, or like they want to improve their sleep. And I pray for anyone that's like struggling with sleep, because it's not a good thing. It affects everything. There are only a few things in life that affects every areas of your life when it's out of place, and one of those is sleep. um, but I know at the end of this, the reason I keep doing this, because I know at the end I'll be successful in developing a very good sleep habit. So I encourage everyone, if you have sleep issues, to keep trying to fix it. Be aware of it and don't stop trying. God bless you all, and take care today, and be well. Goodbye.